This was my tennis serve before. I didn't put much time into improving my serve. In the beginning, I was prioritizing just having rallies and like hitting backhands and forehands and such. This previous week, I stumbled across an Instagram reel that teaches how to develop a monster serve. It's called the Monster Serve series by randomly Southern Utah Tennis Academy. I find the tips incredibly easy to follow and well explained. They broke everything down step by step. It's beginner friendly, it's visual, and it's actionable. While I was in my office, I made some adjustment to some of the tips that they were like recommending, getting down the throwing motion, the body motion, the toss. The night before, I practiced a couple of times in the office. The throwing motions, the jump, the load up, the toss, in my office, just throwing some socks around. So the next morning, I went to the court to play with my friend, and I just focused on 2 or 3 cues that I picked up from the reels. I didn't even watch back the reels. I should have. So I just pressed record and started practicing based on the cues. And within some small tweaks and just feeling it out in real time, I was able to make some changes, and you can see the progression I've made within like the first 10-15 minutes. I only practiced serving for like 15 minutes in the beginning of our session. Later that same session, 30 minutes later, I tried to apply this serve in a match with my friend. And what I found was when I was doubtful of the practice, of course I would be doubtful because I only practiced for 15-20 minutes. It wasn't working. But then after doing a whole game getting double faulted for 5 points in a row, we switched sides, and then I reset my mentality. I was like, I'm just gonna be confident. I'm not gonna pull back. I'll just go for it. And with all the cues I had in the beginning of the session, I just applied it, and I was able to serve. I was able to make 4 or 5 successful serves, and I thought it was a big gain. It was a big success for me, at least, from not really knowing how to serve, not really knowing the correct technique, to getting a little bit better. And that's the most important thing, right? Like, to get a little bit better.
ready? Yeah. Expect the return. Do here.
I hope this video was helpful. If you're learning something or you're beginning even practicing tennis, and this would be something interesting for you.